Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Okay, today I want to speak about how God is cleaning the all, is cleaning over here to rechange and to show us the truth. Okay, so let's go get the file. This way you understand. First of all, everybody that is working with La Source, with the all, what we call God, the unconditioning love, and the collective, some supposed to receive an heritage, some money from a trust, from family ancestor, or like me, I was supposed to receive this. I was supposed to receive a house. I was supposed to receive a car. Why me? Because I did some work. So the responsibility of the all, what we call God, because I work for Him, He's supposed to pay me back. How come it doesn't work exactly like it's supposed to? Because over here, what God's showing is the corruption. And how this it work? Well, because we have humans, people, who's working with the maritime law, the law of water, and not supposed to interfere with the law of earth, common law and Code de Napoleon, la légitimité. Let me get the word in English. Give me a second. Légitimité. There we go. Legitimacy. All right. Oh, we have another word, legitimate. Okay. There we go. Legitimate. So, what's legitimate? You need to understand that you rule over the five law: Akashic, air, fire, water, and the law of earth. Anybody, so you're legitimate, legitimity, okay? That's what I said before in English. So that's mean that you're allowed to receive your trust. But how come it doesn't work? Because the one who's in charge of the money are the banks. And the banks are branch from the law of the water. So they know everything before you know. And they steal because they worship another God than the creator of everything, of all. Do you get it now? So that's why the God of all, like the Virgin Mary or God as masculine or feminine, showing to you the corruption. So let's go further down to show you what I'm talking about. Okay? So this way you will understand. Covenants are not bad, laws are not bad, but we get humans, people, and those who worship the devil, so they know when somebody's a family or somebody from a family supposed to receive money and they steal it. So what they do, they take the big part for them because they finance themselves with it, their covenants, okay? And after that, they go and they see who's corrupted in the family and they fuck it up. Do you get it now? Do you understand? So this way you're fighting with the village, you're fighting with your family, you're fighting with your friends. I didn't do nothing. And I was supposed to receive something, everybody's stealing it. And they try to kill you. Okay, so that's the truth. Le gouvernement knows he's trying to fix it because in the gouvernement, it's corruption, wall to wall. So now they're freaking out because the world, us, we don't trust them. That's what's happening. But God is pushing this agenda. So not everybody from those branch are corrupted. Some. So they have to go up front, arrest the one who's criminal, and put it publicly because you don't want to lose your face in that. You see what I mean? So there's no more choice. It's going to come publicly. and the newspaper, on TV and everything. It's not for the fun, but if I accept this job, because I knew it's going to be like this, I didn't want to become a star on TV because of that, but that's what's going to happen. You have no choice, no more. Which government is corrupt? Which one's not corrupt? Which one is for the people, by the people, for the people, blah, blah, blah. They talk a lot, but they don't do it because they don't clean their dump. So God is forcing everybody to clean. If not, it's all going to go down by God, not by me, by God. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot like me. But why, as a chosen one, it starts with me? Because we need to do it, God and I. Do you get it? Because there's not a choice. So what the people who worship Satan want, they want to steal that money. They want to steal the power and everything. But the money is to recreate a new world by God, for everybody, for the world. But the corrupt one, they want the money for what? To have a bigger villa, bigger car, more wife, more husband. They don't give a shit about the world. You see? So let's see who in those sphere are the one. And what you need to understand is to be able to get in those sphere, you need to be part of a coven. Because they're the one who have the greatest job because it's ruled by covens. The world is ruled by elites. Do you get it? And they make a oath to protect the way of the coven. So they don't care about the people. They don't care about the human. They need just your vote. This way you're not serving no more for 4 years. We'll decide for you. Fuck you. You get it now? So let's go see who's in charge. Not everybody, but there's a lot. But they're the one who's not corrupted. Need to go up front and say, hey, that's corruption and I'm not part of it. Well, it's your time. You don't do it and you sit on your chair and you're waiting. Well, you're corrupt too because you know the truth. God's going to kick your ass, not me. You get it? You're fighting with God, not with me, because God said it's enough. You understand? So let's go get this file. There it is. There it is. Before you receive a trust or an heritage or somebody die or whatever, okay? Before the notary, a lawyer, depends on the country you are, the country you are, it's informed there are indeed central service or department that play crucial role in the management of estate and trust. Here how, let me take this out. Here how it's usually work. First, the service des impôts. That's TPS, TVQ, or income taxes. Okay? The first one who know that you receive a trust, it's the tax. They want to get paid because the system they're not supposed to have tax or tax on your salary because this is making you a slave. So there's the one to receive it first. They want to get paid first. So they're stealing from you because you're stuck in this kind of work, of this kind of creation. So there's the one to know the truth about everything. After that, the clerk of the court. Some case, the clerk of the court may be informed first, especially if the state involved legal proceeding. Okay, two. All right. Number three, banks and financial institution. For sure, you know the banks because if this man or this lady, example, Big Ham, Gros Jambon in French, Mr. Big Ham, Monsieur Gros Jambon, is going to the bank, is going to give $1 million for this child. When it's going to be at age, the bank will know. They're supposed to keep it secret. But the problem is, they part of a coven. So in the coven, they put another hold to protect the coven. So they will do everything to kill you before you get your money. That's how they get the money. So the system is corrupted. So the one who's in it, who's not corrupted, they have to come out and say, hey, I don't want to be part of that. It's enough. That's what's happening. They're stealing the money from us. So we always gonna stay sheep and work, and they always gonna get our money from our ancestors. So there's no rights. So what did they did in the UN? It's bullshit. They don't respect it. So you guys and girls have to come out and say it's enough. And police and inspector and military need to tap in that because God is asking you to do. I just proved it to you. After all that, these Department of Institutions centralize information and then pass it to legal and administrative management of the estate of the trust. So the notary or lawyer, depends on the country you are, okay? Even the lawyer, if he's corrupted, he's gonna play with your money because he don't want to give it to you. You see what I mean? It's that's welcome in 2024. That's what he do. When a trust, number one, when a trust on insurance is reserved, several people may be informed first. So you don't know that you're supposed to receive some money because, example, your mother or your dad die, and you're 6 months or you're 2 years or 4 years, you don't know the truth. So everybody over knows the family will be corrupted too to get the money. So this way they will try to kill you. So that's my story. They tried to kill me. That's what I told you. And I never knew that I was supposed to receive a trust from my ancestors. And I'm supposed to receive a house. And I'm supposed to receive a car. And everybody's eating with my money and I don't have it. And I'm like a pig in the house and I'm doing my best. It's not normal, but that's what they do. They don't give a damn about you. So we have a major problem in the law because it's the law of the water and the law of the land. And the law of the land, if it's really applied, this won't happen. And that's what I'm working with God for it. Do you get it? So let's go to number two. The notary in general, it is a notary who is the first to be informed. Okay? So we have the trust company, after we have the notary, after the trusted in case of the trust inform about the trust, responsible to manage blah 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 and beneficiary. Okay? So now you understand the way it works. So how come we don't see the money and it's corrupt? Because it's blocked up there. How come it's blocked up there? Because we got some people that we trust working in those companies who in high sphere that we choose or put them there are part of covens. So they're stealing the money and you never know that you're supposed to receive some money. No, you're crazy. You're not supposed. No, you're crazy. You're not supposed to receive some money. Yeah, but my ancestor told me I'm supposed to receive. No. You're crazy. You're crazy. And after you go, they will try to put you with a doctor that you're crazy and everything. They're stealing us because we don't know. This have to be attached with your act of birth. Okay? In the bull, the high purchase and the bull, the fourth book that I wrote, level 2, it's clear. Birthright have to be an act of birth and have to be done by mommy and daddy. If it's not done, well, you need to do it yourself. Exactly when you do a passport, you need 2 years of somebody who know you, who can sign to prove that you are. Example, your name is Jean-Claude. Well, you're Jean-Claude that. It's there. The first brick of your foundation, it's your act of birth. But what's happening? After 16 days, it's told by the gouvernement. When you're born, your mommy put you out. The doctor sign and it go to the gouvernement. So after they make you a copy or certificate, but you need the real act of birth because they're playing with this and they create another personality with that. And you stuck with that. But this is the law of water in the law of the land. Uh, And this is not normal. It's not supposed to be like this. That's why I teach you to become legitimate, to become sovereign, to become royal. And I make a video on the portal of 888 yesterday. And I explain everything in French. If you speak English, well, you go on my YouTube, you put translation in English, and you will have it. I explain to you the five law. And I came from the water, but I went out by the canal, by my mother canal, the same thing. And I touched the ground. I touched the port and I touched the ground. So that means I am legitimate. You're not supposed to mess me with my life. You see what I mean? I'm not the only one, but that's everybody in this world. If you're a criminal, yes, this apply. There's law. But where's the Code of Napoleon? Where's the common law? It's like it doesn't exist. They treat you like a slave from water. That's mean you have a spirit inside of you with your soul. You see it sometimes. You see some ghosts sometimes. You see some ghosts. They treat you like you're dead, like a ghost in your human body. But this is physics. They don't want you to exist. That's why they mix it up all the way up with the trust. Now I just prove it to you. Okay? So now you know the truth. And this is not allowed. So if you go to my YouTube on Dominique Henri Premier, you will see this video that I explained to you. I have a hat. I explained to you the law. There we go. Here. Okay?
Huitième mois qui est
Okay, if you go there, you will find my video, an explication, and after I proclamation, they're not allowed to touch it. If not, it's more than $1 million of suing. It's more than that. This is public. Proclamation, it's a public. Exactly like in the newspaper for 90 days. If somebody has something to say, they have to contact me, and we go to court, to the high court, and say, hey, I'm servant, I'm royal, there's a proof. And je suis légitime, I'm legitimate in it. Don't you realize it? What are you going to say? They don't want to go in court for 90 days, but they cannot touch it because it's more than 1 million of suing. Because you cannot touch that. Do you get it? So that's why I created that from yesterday, because it's a power day to free yourself. And now for the last part, I can explain something. Some humans need to understand. You are the creator of your life. They put you in a system. You follow the rule. You're not a criminal. That's perfect. They're there for that. That's why they make the 10 Commandments. All right? That's why the law exists. Now you're the creator of your life. As the system forces you to do something, no, don't become a criminal. You're a criminal, you need to respond for it. But if you're not a criminal, you don't want to be part of it, you have to say it loud and clear. Because you're a creator like God. So let me speak with the religion people. 1 second. For you, God is doing everything. No, that's a lie. God knows everything. You sit on the bench and you're studying what God say. And you're going to be at exam to do your task and your work to the exam that you need to pass. That's mean you're the one who's creating with God, because God's going to say how you want to do it. Now you had the course down, you need to create it. So you're the creator. But the learning and the teachings is from God. So God don't use me to do everything. I'm his channel, yes, like a lot of humans, but stop saying that he's doing. So what's the reason for my life if you think like this? You guys are nuts? So I have to come over here and I have to serve, and that's it, and I don't have a personality, I don't exist, it's only God? Hey, you think God don't have enough unconditioning love to respect me as a human being, as me. If I'm wrong, he's gonna show me the other way. He's gonna bring me to show me until I understand. But it's me who's creating with God, for God. I don't take everything for me because I said that God showed me. It's God who teach me. He's the teacher. She's the boss. She showed me what to do. But I'm the one who's creating. So you have to change your mindset because you guys are or girls are completely lost. If they're not, they're gonna look at you and say, "What's the reason for me to live over here in this world? If everything God do everything and operate and clean everything, what's the reason you need me? I don't want to stay in this kind of world. I don't want to stay on this creation because I'm gonna be a slave." So the way you think like a slave. So when you see God, you're a slave like this. No, God said, "No, you're not a slave. Get up, become a creator. I will teach you and do it. I won't do it for you." This is the solution. This is what you need to do. So you get at work and you do the work. Fix your problem in your head. You guys are, you see what I mean? You see what I'm getting? You're the one who's going to do the work. You're the creator of your life. You're the creator as God. So act like God. But don't take, be humble. Don't take everything, said, "I did that." No, I did it with God because He teach me or she teach me. They all teach me how to create it and how to do it. You're allowed to say that. You're allowed to say, "Hey, hey, hey, I'm the one who wrote it. I'm the one who did it by my creation, by my blood, by my sweat, by my stink and everything. I'm the one who did it. He didn't use me to do it." No, because if he do that, he betrayed his own law. You get it? So change your mindset. You think God is over here? No, you don't want to do it. You need to do it. You need to save yourself. Saving your soul, that's what it means. Do the work. Be conscious. So that's it. I hope you enjoy it. Have a beautiful day. Love you all. Go check my video. You will understand what I proclaimed yesterday. It what mean to be legitimate, to be sovereign, to be royal. Because the bank, they know the law, but they're playing with you. They're not allowed to do what they do now. And that's why it's all the way up. Military, justice, inspector, police, CIA, FBI, everybody's there now. It's a big bomb in their world, their head. Yes, because they have to go up front and to say the truth. It's not supposed to, they're not supposed to know before us. We're supposed to know the first day we arrive this world as our act of birth by our DNA and a type of blood. We should know that we're going to receive this. But everybody is hiding. Okay, but I told you once, I told you, Fabian, when you were 5 years old or 6 years old, "Hey, Charlie, I was not 18, I was not 21. Come and see me back, call me back at 21 or 8 years old when I'm an adult and tell me." Because everybody around is going to steal me. That's what they do. That's why they love to play with the devil because they know they're lying. They're cheating. They kept the money for them. You say, "Well, we did what we have to do." So that's why I said we need to correct the justice system. I'm sorry to say, but we see the corruption and it's at wall at wall. It's a big mess. But you guys need to fix it. And using some people like me, like a earth angel, to say an act of birth belong to this human. You cannot touch it. So everything in the high priest and the bull, I explain how to do it. Why I did that? Why I came back? Because I was serious. Serious from Persia, La Perse, the king of the king. This was my job. I'm the first one who created a birth certificate. So now I fix it. I said, no, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this on it just to be sure it's a legal paper, it's an act, and nobody's allowed to steal it. 5 copies, there's more added, so go and see, go and buy the book. Pay and help me for the learning and the teaching because the new world we're going in there. Because if we continue like this, we don't believe in you no more. So everything's falling down. You want to fix it? Well, okay. Stop blah 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 with quantum and everything and do this. Shut up. Go and fix your shit. Because we see the truth. The all God showing to us. Because we get still. And this is not allowed because God now is fighting back. So you don't have a fight with me. You have a fight with God. Because you're stealing from other one who did the work. God have to pay back. So you wanted to interfere in that? Well, good luck. Good luck because God's coming kick your ass. He's the one who's going to bring you to the corner. It's going to get deeper and harder and darker if you don't get it. But this belongs to you, not to me. Because I have all the time of the world to wait. Because God hold me. When he hold me, he's going to pay. Like me, I have one word. I have one word like him or her. Bye-bye.